Right, so here we go. Right, so essentially what I've done is I've managed to be able to write a Haskell file, Haskell module, and use that to be reloaded, and then instead of sending values to the interpreter, it actually loads a Haskell module. So let me just quickly demonstrate this. So it's just literally a executable that runs GHCI for me. So I started with, it's still just early days, so I'm just using some simple key bindings for now. So it is pressing R. So let me just stop that. So essentially where that sound is coming from is this thing here. I've only got a single track, I think it's called, but D1, and it's basically I'm executing D1 over here. So it calls this function here. So if I change that to this, so I reload, so it does that. Does that? Okay, so if I modify the file, go back to the app, press R, so it reloads the changes. So yeah, so let me just pause that. Actually, well, I mean, just to make it more clearer, I'm going to change the hi-hat maybe. Right, so okay, so if I hush it, so yeah, essentially all I had to do was, because I didn't quite like the way that at least the Emacs plugin would somehow pass the file and send that output to the GHCI process. I actually wanted a Haskell module so I can make my own functions and that sort of thing. So let me just think. So I wrote a Haskell module. Yes. So the main issue was each time I was reload. So I wrote the code, everything worked, and then I realized as soon as I hit :reload in the GHCI process, it basically throws away all the bindings. So I couldn't hash they were basically, I mean, it runs in a separate thread, and and there's no way to have the old bindings to it. So if I played another pattern, it would, you know, overlay the sounds. So essentially, I've been saved by this basically this module called foreign state, and that basically allows you to preserve the bindings between the GHCI reloads. So yeah, so I've been doing that today, and yeah, it's still a bit rough around the edges, but I just need to, I guess, create more tracks. There may be a bug, well, I don't know yet, but I'm not sure how Tidal syncs things with additional patterns or tracks, whatever they're called, D1s, D2, etc. So I just need to make sure that it's loading in the correct time. But yeah, so now it should simply just be creating more tracks, and then hopefully I'll be able to just work directly from a Haskell module. So yeah, I will be releasing this on GitHub, and yeah, if anybody wants any help or something setting this up, do let me know and I'll see what I can do. Cool. Right, let me just stop the video.